Thank you to Ubisoft for giving me the opportunity to bring you an early look at Operation New Blood. This is coming in June of 2024, so I hope you're all ready for it. The biggest change that is coming to Siege is the Recruit Remaster. Recruit will now be playable in Ranked, however only one player will be able to take the Recruit. To make this happen, they have added a specific operator on attack and defense to ensure that only one player can take Recruit at any given moment, and that is Striker on attack and Sentry on defense. Striker is going to be an exciting addition to the attacking lineup, especially for solo queue players. She is a jack of all trades. You can take any combination of gadgets like nades and flashes to help burn ADS and destroy utility, or EMPs and hard breach to breach walls by yourself. There are numerous options to make yourself useful as a recruit. Striker's loadout includes a choice of the M4 or the M249 as a primary, the ITA-12S shotgun or 5.7 as a secondary, and obviously a combo of any two gadgets without using the same gadget twice. The guns now are fully customizable, so you aren't stuck with a standard reflex sight or iron sights like the old version of Recruit. On the defending side, you have Sentry. His ability is the same. You can take any two defending gadgets like a shield and bulletproof cam, proximity alarms in C4, or impacts in C4 to combat shields. I found Sentry to be a little less versatile than Striker, but can still be great in utility-heavy lineups. Sentry's loadout comprises of the Commando 9 without the reload animation that Mozzie has, or the M870 shotgun. As secondaries, you can choose the C75 or the Shorty. Both recruit options have versatility and freedom of choice for gadgets to best help your team, so it's going to be interesting to see how the players will use them. The other big changes that are coming with this season are the nerfs to Solis and Fenrir. Both operators have been incredibly strong since they were released, and that is about to change. Solis is going from a must-use operator to being extremely situational. They have made it so Solis's electrosensor gadget is unavailable during the prep phase. The duration has also been reduced to 10 seconds instead of 20 seconds, and the detection range is now down to 12 meters. In addition, you have to have a full gadget bar in order to use the gadget. So if you use it a little bit and then turn it off, you have to wait for the recharge to get to 100% before you can use the gadget again. In addition to this, they are taking away impacts and replacing it with a proximity alarm. Obviously, the biggest change is her not being able to use her gadget in prep phase. You can now safely get your drones into correct positions without losing it to a Solis. All of these changes happening in the first phase of this Solis balancing. I'm really wondering what they could do next season to balance her even more, because she's kind of been nerfed into the ground. Now, Fenrir, he is losing one device and one code. The mines are no longer bulletproof either, so this is a significant improvement for operators like Twitch, because now she can destroy any FNATs with her Twitch drone, whether it's active or not. To counter this, because Fenrir no longer has bulletproof gadgets, Fenrir will keep his codes. He will always have two codes, even if the mine is destroyed. That way, he can kind of rotate within the FNAT mines that he has available. And also, there's a barbed wire change that is coming in, so they've decided to replace his barbed wire with observation blockers instead. And speaking of that barbed wire change, this one was kind of the most surprising and refreshing thing that we found in the test server. And barbed wire now deals 5 damage for every second you're walking through it. There's no more crouch walking ash mains walking through barbed wire and you can't hear them, because the operators now make sound as if they're stepping on a gridlock tracks, for example. As part of more player comfort changes, they've also done a lot to help the quality of life. There are new weapon stats that have never been available to players before without rigorous testing. So you can now see firepower, accuracy, ammo counts, and a lot more in the updated stats UI. I'm going to have a document available with all the stats for all the weapons, which you should be able to find on my Twitter. And they've also made a change so you can pick up your drone while rappelling. So the rappel update from last season that made rappelling even stronger has just been improved, because now you don't have to get off rappel in order to pick up a drone. And the most noticeable change that you'll see when you fire up New Blood is the observation tools. When you are actively using a camera or a drone, the view that you have is going to be much more saturated, which means that there's going to be a lot more vibrant colors. And this means that you have full control of a device. If you have partial control, the view will be less saturated, it'll be desaturated, less vibrant, and that way you know you only have partial control of a cam. And lastly, if you don't have any control of a cam, so say you're spectating and you're on a camera and it's black and white, that means you can't move the cam and it's someone else making the decision. So this should make it easier for people to tell when they have active control of the cam. And with these changes are new settings, and one of those is the flashbang color. Instead of it being a full white screen when you get flashed, you can choose a black screen. So you have either a white or a dark glare option. So if you are playing in a dark room and you don't like the white flashbang, then you can turn it on to a dark glare. So instead of it flashbanging you with white, it will just be a black screen until you get your vision back. There are also more audio options, so you have more control over what you're hearing. They've added voice line bars and more bars to control different levels of volume, but you can now turn off voice lines that you don't want to hear. So if you just want to hear injure noises, grunts, moans, reload sound, you can turn it down to minimal. You can cut out the clutter so your teammates or the operators on your team aren't screaming every time they're reinforcing or setting gadgets, and you can listen more precisely for enemies' footsteps. For the new training modes, you've got the endless drill. This is basically the target drill, except it is, as it says, endless, but there is a 60-minute limit. The targets will appear on one floor. It doesn't tell you where the targets are. It just tells you first floor, second floor. And then you have to work through it and clear all the rooms. And I think this is a better target drill because it forces you to clear rooms, forces you to clear angles. It also gives you feedback on how much damage you've taken from the dummies. Obviously, you still can't die during it, but it does give you feedback of whether or not you've been quote-unquote killed by a dummy. They've added new settings to create pre-made rotates, to minimalize taskbar, and just to make it a more comfortable experience. On the AI side, they've added 2 more playable maps, Coastline and Night Haven, and they've also added 4 playable operators, Ace, Blackbeard, Hibana, and Deimos. And now the AI defenders can also play Vigil and Thunderbird, so just some minor changes for AI. And now for a quick recap of some of the minor changes. Both stadiums, Stadium Alpha, Stadium Bravo, have been reworked. The bulletproof glass has been removed and the map layouts have been changed. However, the patch notes, they will show you, once they're released, they'll show you exactly what has changed. I'm not going to go through the maps and show you, but these maps are only available in Standard or Quick Match. The Attrition Arcade game mode is going to be coming back from June 18th to July 2nd. The Marketplace will now be open to everyone who has an account over level 25, and they're working on adding improvements such as price histories and graphs to the Marketplace, so you can better play Stock Trader Simulator with your R6 credits. They've added a new map filter for Standard and Quick Match, so you can choose to play all the maps, ranked maps only, or non-ranked maps. So in those 3 options, you can choose if you want to play ranked or non-ranked, or if you want a combination of the 2. However, I may have crashed every time I tried to adjust it, so I don't really have footage of me going through that. So it may be a work in progress. And the last thing that I'm going to mention is the membership. So that's going to replace the year pass of old. This is a monthly flat fee, which we weren't told how much it's going to cost, but it will give you access to a bunch of things. It'll give you access to a 10% store discount, 30% more XP for progression, 10 Battle Pass tokens, an epic bundle, and more. If you sign up early, they're going to give you a bonus as well, and they claim that the value that you're going to get is about 4,500 R6 credits worth per month because of the exclusive bundles, the packs that you get, other goodies that you're getting from the membership. So with the Marketplace opening up and this membership, if not everyone decides to get the membership and there is a cool exclusive bundle that comes out, then you're going to have the opportunity to sell that on the Marketplace eventually. All right, so that wraps it up for New Blood and what is coming in the next patch, the new season. So I will end this video with some footage from the test server so you guys get to see some of the gameplay, some other creators, and just us having a good time for a few minutes. And I hope I see you guys in the next video. And of course, a big thank you again to Ubisoft for allowing me to playtest the new season early. So I hope you guys enjoy.
Oh, forget, man. Get in the bin. Where is he?
Get in the bin, man.
I've just given him a clip. That's so unfortunate.
You guys done with too much?
It's for his final round.
Yeah. Perfect. You have a spot, right?
I am in the wrong site.
Mission critical. Bomb diffuser activated.
Oh my god. I should have looked at the corner.
Op 4, last stop standing.
Impact out. Reloading, cover me. It's
you
just,
Here's
from?
the case.
it was just right. Bro, you walked in front of him, you could just see shadows all over his screen.
I just couldn't see anything. So many candelas.
Destroy the
Clip. Clip.
Oh no!
The headless, the headless horseman.
Headless horseman.
I want to see that kick him.
Wait,
It's so scuffed. I wonder if I have a. Do I have a
That's how-
hitbox?
That's how people would convince you Jaeger and Ash were back in the day.
Yeah.
Diffuser is down.
I see him down the glass.
Downstairs.
One op 4 remaining.
Last one's on ping one.
Friendly last operator standing.
Still not armory stairs? I don't even know where that is. Oh hell yeah, dude!
Hell yeah, dude. Nice shot.
He's shooting on the Oryx, man. Look at that. That only need a 1 times over there.
Oh, there's a door actually.
Oh. Trophy.
4 remaining.
There we go.
Got the double shotgun. Not ideal. It's going over to the hatch here, I think. Hit you!
Eliminated.
Alright, that's gonna do it for today's video. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Take care.